Dear students, welcome. This will be our third class on statics. Today we shall try to solve some problems. Three problems have been written here. 8 problems have already done in the previous class. Question number 9, 10 and 11. First, I shall try to solve this problem. What is question number 9 you see? The magnitude of the resultant of two forces. The magnitude of the resultant of two forces, each of magnitude P is also P. Find the angle between them. Also prove that the resultant bisects the angle between the forces. The magnitude of the two forces are given and the resultant of the two forces are given. We have to find the angle between them. Let solution, question number 9, solution. Let alpha be the angle between the two forces. Between the two forces. Let alpha be the angle between the two forces. The magnitude of the two forces P and P, and the resultant is also P. Resultant is also given to be equal to P. According to the question, resultant square equal to P square plus twice P into P cos alpha. This means P square equal to twice P square plus twice P square cos alpha. This means divide by P square, you will get this one, or twice cos alpha will be equal to 1 minus 2 equal to minus 1, cos alpha equal to minus half, this is equal to minus cos 60 degree, this is equal to cos 180 degree minus 60 degree equal to cos 120 degree. Therefore, alpha equal to 120 degree. The angle between the two forces is 120 degree. Therefore, the angle between the two forces. The angle between the two forces. The angle between the two forces is 120 degree. 120 degree. Also, the second part of the question. This is the first part. It is very easy. The angle between the two forces is 120 degree. The second part, we are going to find the second part. Second part. Also prove that the resultant bisects the angle between the forces. Let the resultant make an angle theta with one of the two forces. Let the resultant makes an angle theta with one of the two forces. With one of the two forces. Let the resultant makes an angle theta with one of the two forces. You see, this is a force P, this is also force P, the resultant is, this is the resultant, it is resultant, this is theta, tan theta equal to, equal to Q tan alpha, Q sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. Use this formula. Q is P, P sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. This. Tan theta equal to this. Or tan theta equal to sin alpha divided by 1 plus cos alpha. Divide both sides, numerator and denominator by t. Divide numerator and denominator by t. This means sin 120 degree alpha equal to 1 20 degree. This is equal to, what is the value of sine 120 degree? Suppose sine 180 degree minus 60 degree, you can write like this. 1 plus, it is also 160 degree, 80 degree minus 60 degree, you can write like this. This is equal to sine 60 degree by 1 minus cos 60 degree. 1 minus cos 60 degree. This is equal to, it is root 3 by 2. It is 1 minus 1 by 2. This is equal to root 3 by 2. It is 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2. This is equal to root 3 by 2 into 2 equal to root 3. Therefore, tan theta equal to root 3. This is equal to tan 60 degree. This means theta equal to 60 degree. Theta is equal to 60 degree. It is 120 degree. The angle between the two forces is 120 degree, and resultant makes an angle 60 degree with one force. Therefore, the resultant will definitely make an angle 60 degree with the other force also. This means that the resultant bisects the angle between the two forces. This means that the resultant bisects the angle between the two forces. This means that the resultant bisects the angle between the two forces. Bisects the angle between the two forces. It is very easy. The answer of the question number 9 has been done. The angle between the two forces is 120 degree, and the resultant makes angle 60 degree with both the two forces. With the forces. This means that the resultant bisects the angle between the two forces. Yes. Perhaps you have noted down. Now let me move this one. Now I am going to solve the question number 10. What is it? The resultant of two forces P and Q is of magnitude P. When they act at a given angle. Suppose that the angle between the two forces P and Q is alpha. Prove that the resultant of forces twice P and Q is of magnitude this. And is perpendicular. These questions also have two parts. First part is we have to show the magnitude of the resultant of the two forces twice P and Q is root over 4p square plus Q, 4p square minus Q square. And we have to show that the resultant makes an angle 90 degree with the direction of the force Q. Means the resultant is perpendicular to Q. Perpendicular to Q. When they act at the same angle, if the angle between the two forces P and Q is alpha, then the angle between the two forces twice P and Q will also be alpha. Will also be alpha. Question number 10. The resultant of two forces P and Q is of magnitude P when they act at a given angle. Let the angle between the two forces P and Q. Let the angle between the two forces P and Q be alpha. Let the angle between the two forces P and Q be alpha. Therefore, according to the question, the resultant is also P. P square equal to P square plus Q square plus twice PQ cos alpha. You will get this one. according to the question, the resultant of P and Q is P, therefore we will get this one. This means Q square plus twice PQ cos alpha will be equal to 0. P square will be cancelled from both sides. This means Q into Q plus twice P cos alpha will be equal to 0. Either Q is equal to 0 or this is 0. If Q is equal to 0, then there is nothing to prove. Q is not equal to 0. Since Q is not equal to 0, it is a false. This means cos alpha equal to minus Q divided by twice P. Suppose this is number 1. This is number 1. Cos alpha equal to minus Q divided by twice P. Now, the resultant of forces twice P and Q, when they act at the same angle, let R be the resultant. R be the resultant of the forces. Let R be the resultant of the forces twice P and Q. Twice P and Q. Let R be the resultant of the forces twice P and Q. When they act at an angle alpha, when they act at an angle alpha, then we get R square equal to the magnitude of the resultant. Twice P whole square plus Q square plus 2 into twice P into Q into cos alpha. When they act at the same angle, where R is the magnitude of the resultant. R is the resultant of the process this, and R is the magnitude of the resultant R. Where R equal to the magnitude of the resultant R. Magnitude of the resultant. This means R square equal to 4P square plus Q square plus 4PQ cos alpha. You see in the question, resultant is this. We have to show that the magnitude of the resultant is this. Now eliminate the cos alpha from this relation. Apply 1. This means R square equal to 4P square plus Q square plus 4PQ minus Q by twice P using 1. You may write using 1. This means PP will be cancelled, these two will be cancelled. This means R square equal to 4P square plus Q square twice Q into minus Q minus twice Q square. R square is equal to 4P square minus Q square. 4P square minus Q square. This means R equal to root of R 4P square minus Q square. Therefore, the magnitude of the resultant is root of R 4P square minus Q square. Therefore, magnitude of the resultant is root of R 4P square minus Q square. Magnitude of the resultant is root of R 4P square minus Q square. Also, we have to show that the resultant is perpendicular to Q. Resultant is perpendicular to Q. Let the resultant, this is second part, it is second part. Let the resultant makes an angle theta with Q. Let the resultant makes an angle theta with Q. resultant makes an angle theta with Q. Therefore, tan theta equal to, you see, when the resultant makes an angle theta with P, then tan theta is equal to Q sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. Here the forces are twice P and Q. If the resultant makes an angle theta with the direction of the force Q, with Q, then it will be Q sin alpha. Means you will have to put twice P sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. You will have to write Q plus twice P cos alpha. Because in this case, resultant makes an angle theta with Q, not P. If the resultant, suppose if the resultant makes an angle theta with twice P, then theta equal to Q sin alpha divided by twice P plus Q, Q cos alpha. Then if the resultant makes an angle theta with Q, then you will get this one. But if the resultant makes an angle theta with the force twice P, then tan theta is equal to Q sin alpha divided by twice P plus Q cos alpha. You may use that formula also. You may proceed in that way also. Now, twice P sin alpha divided by Q plus twice P cos alpha. Now, you see. This is equal to tan theta cos alpha equal to minus Q by twice P. Cos alpha equal to minus Q by twice P. Use this one. Twice P sin alpha Q plus twice P. For cos alpha, minus Q by twice P. Since cos alpha equal to minus Q by twice P, use this by 1. By 1, use this one. This is equal to twice P sin alpha divided by 0. This twice P will be cancelled. Q minus Q equal to 0. Q minus Q equal to 0. This is equal to infinity, equal to tan 90 degree. Tan 90 degree. This is equal to tan 90 degree. This means tan theta equal to tan 90 degree, means theta is equal to 90 degree. Therefore, the resultant makes an angle 90 degree with Q. Resultant makes an angle 90 degree with Q. Resultant makes an angle 90 degree with Q. Means the resultant is perpendicular to Q. The second part has also been proved. We have proved the second part also. Now question number 11. What is it? Two forces of same magnitude P act on a particle. Prove that the angle between them is 60 degree when the square of the magnitude of the resultant is equal to thrice P square. Thrice P square. Prove that the angle between them is 60. We have to find the angle between them. Let the angle between the two forces, this is number between the two forces, be alpha. Between the two forces means the forces are same, alpha. Now R square is equal to P square plus twice P into P cos alpha. The square of the resultant is equal to thrice p square. This means thrice p square equal to twice p square plus twice p square cos alpha. This means 3 equal to 2 plus twice cos alpha. This means twice cos alpha equal to 1 means cos alpha equal to 1 by 2 equal to cos 60 degree. This means alpha equal to 60 degree. Alpha equal to 60 degree means the angle between the two forces is 60 degree. The angle between the two forces is 60 degree. This has also been. See the question number 12. Two forces of magnitude P and Q act at a point and have a resultant R in magnitude. Two forces of magnitude P and Q have a resultant whose magnitude is R. If Q changes to R square minus P square divided by Q and its direction is reversed, Q is changed to this force R square minus P square divided by Q and at the same time the direction is reversed. Prove that R is not altered. Prove that R is not altered. The resultant in this case also, the magnitude of the resultant in this case also R. Two forces of magnitude P and Q have a resultant R. If Q is changed to R square minus P square divided by Q and at the same time the direction of the force is reversed, then the resultant is again R. The resultant is again R. Let solution number 12 solution. Let the angle between the two forces, the angle between the two forces of magnitudes P and Q be alpha. Therefore, R square equal to P square plus Q square plus twice PQ cos alpha. Because the resultant is R. Since the resultant is R. Since the resultant is R. You may write here, since the resultant is R in magnitude of the two forces P and Q. Now, according to this question, Q is changed to, let the resultant is R1 when Q is changed to, Q changes to, or changes to, or Q changes to, the meaning will be same. Q changes to R square minus P square by Q and its direction is reversed. Reversed. Then the resultant is when Q is changed to this and the direction is reversed. You see, suppose this is force P force and this is Q. The angle between them is alpha. If Q is reversed, the direction is reversed, and in this case also the magnitude of Q is changed to R square minus P square divided by Q. What will be this angle? The angle between P and this force will be equal to 180 degree minus alpha in this case. 180 degree minus alpha. Therefore, R1 square equal to P square plus R square minus P square by Q whole square plus twice P R square minus P square by Q into cos 180 degree minus alpha. Cos 180 degree minus alpha. Direction is reversed. Right? we have used the same formula, r square is equal to p square plus q square plus twice pq cos alpha. For q, I have written this. For q, I have written r square minus p square divided by q. This means this is equal to p square plus r square minus p square whole square divided by q square minus twice p by q r square minus p square cos alpha, because cos 180 degree minus alpha equal to minus cos alpha. Because cos 180 degree minus alpha, this is equal to minus cos alpha. 180 degree minus alpha, this is equal to minus cos alpha. Now, we have to find the magnitude of the new resultant. For that, we will have to eliminate cos alpha. We have to eliminate cos alpha. Let me write r square minus p square whole square divided by q square minus r square minus p square by q square into twice pq cos alpha. You may write like this. Twice pq cos alpha. Right? You may write this step like this. Now, twice pq cos alpha can be replaced by r square minus p square minus q square by 1. This is equal to p square plus r square minus p square whole square divided by q square minus r square minus p square divided by q square twice pq cos alpha can be replaced by r square minus p square minus q square. R square minus p square minus q square using 1. Using 1. Using 1. Twice pq cos alpha equal to r square minus p square minus q square. Right? One has been used. Now, this means r1 square is equal to r1 square is equal to p square plus r square minus p square whole square divided by q square. Now, this r square minus p square into r square minus p square means r square minus p square whole square divided by q square. R square minus p square whole square divided by q square. Minus means plus. You will get r square minus p square by q square into q square. You will get this one. Minus this into this, r square minus p square whole square by q square minus plus this. Now you see these two terms will be cancelled. R1 square equal to p square plus r square minus p square, because this q square will be cancelled. Now p square will be cancelled. This means r1 square is equal to r square, means r1 is equal to r. Therefore, in this case also the new resultant is r. Therefore, the resultant r is unaltered. Therefore, the resultant r is not altered. If two forces P and Q are acting at a point, suppose you have an angle, whatever the angle may be, you find the magnitude of the resultant. Now, if the force Q is changed to r square minus p square divided by q square, r square minus p square divided by q, and at the same time the direction is reversed. Originally, if alpha is the angle between P and Q, then 180 degree minus alpha will be the angle between the two forces P and R square minus P square divided by Q. Then in this case also the resultant will be again up. The resultant will be same. Very interesting problem and easy. We have solved the question number 12. We have solved the question number 12. Now try to solve the question number 13. What is it? The line of action of the force F divides the angle between the components. Between each components, what does it mean? Component forces P and Q. This means that the resultant of P and Q is F. The components of F is P and Q. Conversely, the resultant of P and Q is F. In the ratio 1:2. In the ratio 1:2. If alpha is the angle between the forces F and P is alpha, angle between the two forces this, then twice alpha will be the angle between F and Q. Now you see. Suppose this one, I am writing like this. Suppose OABC. This force is P and this force is Q. Suppose this angle is alpha. The resultant is F. It is alpha means this angle will be equal to twice alpha. It is a parallelogram. AB vector will also represent the force Q. It is alpha. You see OC and AB are parallel, this intersects it. Therefore, this angle will be equal to twice alpha. This alpha, this twice alpha. What will be this angle? It will be equal to 180 degree minus thrice alpha. Let us try to solve this problem. Let us try to solve this problem. Let in the parallelogram, or consider the parallelogram OABC. OABC, consider the parallelogram this. Now, let OA vector is equal to P vector. This means P vector is represented by the side OA and OC vector represents the angle, represents the force Q, and OB, this represents the resultant of P and Q, which is F. Right? Now, OC is parallel to AB and OC is equal to AB. This means AB vector, this is equal to OC vector equal to Q. AB is also Q. Let alpha be the angle. Let BOA, alpha be the angle between the forces, this is equal to alpha. Alpha be the angle between the forces F and P. According to the question, by question, according to the question, this angle will be COB. This angle will be equal to twice alpha. This angle will be equal to twice alpha. This is alpha means this angle will be equal to twice alpha. Now, OC is parallel to AB. OB intersects OC and OB. OC and AB. Therefore, COB equal to OBA equal to twice alpha. This angle will be also twice alpha. What will be this angle? OAB. Therefore, angle OAB equal to 180 degree minus BOA. BOA plus OBA. This is equal to 180 degree minus alpha plus twice alpha. This is equal to 180 degree minus thrice alpha. 180 degree minus thrice alpha. You see, in triangle OBA, all the angles are known. All the angles are known. And sides are represented and the forces are represented by the sides OA, AB and OB. Forces P, Q, F are represented by the sides OA, AB and OB respectively. Therefore, in triangle, let me write, in triangle ABC, we know that A by sin A equal to B by sin B equal to C by sin C. This angle, this triangle ABC, it is small a, it is small b, and it is small c. We know this. Now I am going to apply this formula of the triangle. Therefore, OA by sin OA by in triangle OAB, OA by sin OBA, this is equal to AB by sin BOA equal to OB by sin OAB. This means OA, it is P sin P by sin twice alpha equal to ABQ by sin alpha equal to F by sin 180 degree minus thrice alpha. 180 degree minus thrice alpha. Right? You may write here OA factor equal to P factor. This means OA equal to P. Magnitude of this side, magnitude. We are taking magnitude. AB equal to Q factor, AB equal to Q, and OB factor, this represents the force F. OB factor represents the force F, therefore OB equal to F. Magnitude. We take the magnitude. Now you see. This means from this P divided by twice sin alpha into cos alpha equal to Q divided by sin alpha. This is equal to F divided by sin thrice alpha. F divided by sin, F thrice sine thrice alpha. Now, this means P divided by twice sine alpha cos alpha equal to Q by sine alpha equal to F by thrice sine alpha minus 4 sine cube alpha. Can I write like this? Now, sine alpha is not equal to 0. If sine alpha is equal to 0, then alpha is equal to 0. If alpha is equal to 0, you see alpha cannot be equal to 0. Alpha equal to 0, twice alpha equal to 0, all are 0, then sine alpha is not equal to 0. Therefore, you will get P divided by twice cos alpha equal to Q equal to F by 3 minus 4 sine square alpha. Since sine alpha is not equal to 0, sine alpha is not equal to 0, therefore we will get this one. If sine alpha is not equal to 0, we will get this. Right? Now, P by twice cos alpha equal to Q. This means cos alpha equal to P by twice Q. P by twice Q. Suppose, mark it as number 1. Cos alpha equal to P by twice Q. Q equal to also Q equal to F divided by 3 minus 4 sine square alpha. 4 sine square alpha. This means Q into 3 minus 4 sine square alpha equal to F. This means Q into 3 minus 4 1 minus cos square alpha. This is equal to F. This is equal to F. This means Q into 3 minus 4 plus 4 cos square alpha. This is equal to F. This means Q into minus 1 plus 4. What is cos alpha? P by twice Q. P by twice Q whole square equal to F. P by twice Q whole square. This is equal to F. This means Q into minus 1 plus plus P square by Q square equal to F. Because this 4 will be cancelled, P square divided by Q square. This means 1 by Q minus Q square plus P square equal to F. Since cos alpha equal to P by twice Q by 1. By 1. You may write here this one. This means minus Q square plus P square, this is equal to QF, equal to QF. This means QF plus Q square equal to P square. This means Q into F plus Q equal to P square. Proved. We have proved this one. In the final result, there is no alpha. Therefore, we have to eliminate alpha. For that, we first calculate the value of cos alpha. Cos alpha is equal to P by twice Q. And in the second result, we have put cos alpha is equal to P by twice Q. That is very simple. In this way, the question number 13 has also been solved. We have solved question number 13 also. This has been solved. Question number 13. Now, try to solve the question number 14. This, can I remove this? This. Question number 14. What is it? if the resultant of two forces acting on a particle be at right angles to one of them, of two forces acting on a particle be at right angles to one of them, and its magnitude be 1/3 of the other, so that the ratio of the larger force to the smaller is 3:2√2. 3:2√2. Now let me read this one also. Let the two forces. Let the two forces B, P and Q. Let alpha be the angle between the two forces. Angle between P and Q. Let alpha be the angle between the two forces P and Q. If the resultant makes a right angle, let the resultant of P and Q be R. Let R makes an angle 90 degree, right angle means 90 degree, makes an angle 90 degree with the force P, and its magnitude be 1/3 of the other. Therefore, by the equation, according to the equation, magnitude of R will be equal to 1/3 of the other. Magnitude will be equal to 1/3 of the other. This one is this. What we have written here, you see, two forces, P and Q. This is P force and this is Q force. And this is the resultant R, equal to, the magnitude is 1/3 Q, and it makes an angle 90 degree. It will be equal to 1/3 Q, magnitude 1/3 Q, or suppose it is 1/3 Q. Right? Now we have one by 3Q whole square, R square equal to P square plus Q square plus twice PQ cos alpha. Twice PQ cos alpha by the given condition. This means 1/9Q square equal to P square plus Q square plus twice PQ cos alpha. Keep this to this side. 1/QQ square P square plus twice PQ cos alpha. This means you will get minus 8/9 Q square equal to P square plus twice PQ cos alpha. P square plus twice PQ cos alpha. Suppose this is number 1. Again, tan 90 degree equal to tan theta equal to Q sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. You will get this one. This means 1 by 0 equal to Q sin alpha divided by P plus Q cos alpha. You will get this. This means P plus Q cos alpha equal to 0. This means cos alpha equal to minus P by Q. Cos alpha equal to minus P by Q. Put cos alpha equal to minus P by Q from 2 in 1. Putting cos alpha is equal to minus P by Q in 1 we get. Put cos alpha equal to minus P by Q in 1 we get. Let me write here. Cos alpha is equal to minus P by Q in 1 you will get minus 8 by 9 Q square. This is equal to P square plus twice PQ minus P by Q minus P by Q. This is equal to P square, Q will be cancelled, minus twice P square equal to minus P square. It will be minus 8 by 9 Q square minus 8 by 9 Q square will be like this. This means Q square by P square equal to Q square by P square equal to 9 by 8. You will get Q square by P square is equal to 9 by 8. This means Q by P equal to 3 by 2 root 2. Therefore, Q is to P equal to 3 is to 2 root 2. 3 is to 2 root 2. This one. Q by P equal to 3 by 2 root 2. Therefore, Q is to P equal to 3 is to 2 root 2. Therefore, the ratio of the larger force to the smaller force is equal to 3 is to 2 root 2. This one is this. You see that the resultant, if two forces P and Q are acting at a point, the resultant will be nearer to the larger force. The resultant is nearer to the larger force. If the two forces are equal, then the resultant bisects the angle between the two forces. I told you earlier. Q is to P equal to 3 is to 2 root 2. This has also been proved here. Perhaps you have enjoyed the class. Dear students, I want to stop here today. Thanks for attending the class. Thank you very much. Thank you.